Hello everyone and welcome to BlenderWorks. So in today's video we are going to make this map of Among Us from scratch in Blender. So let's dive into it. To create the map, I downloaded this reference image from Google. I will put the link in the description below along with all the textures for this map. After importing the reference image in the viewport, I will scale it. Now go to add, mesh and single word. A single word will be added to the viewport. With this we will create the perimeter of the map. Go to the wireframe mode and place the word at the edge of the map somewhere here. Now I'm going to extrude the vert along with the perimeter of the map, and this will create the outer line of the map which we need. So click on E and extrude it. Since I have the reference image, I don't have to worry about the dimensions. I will get the exact dimension of it. So I'm trying to be as accurate as possible. Since this is the reference image, I don't have to worry about the size and dimension. I just have to trace over this image. And while extruding on a straight line, I'm using X and Y keys to get the perfect line. This will take a lot of time, so I'm going to fast forward this. Here I am going to join both of the vertices by clicking on F, and as you can see we have the outer line of the map, and if we extrude this on Z axis we will get the model that we want and in exact same scale. I'm going to repeat the same process to build the inner walls of our map by adding in another single word and extruding it. Once I'm done with the vertices, I will fill the faces before extruding it on Z-axis. So this is how it should look like after completing the walls. As you can see, we have the basic structure of the map now. Now let's extrude this on Z-axis. After creating the walls, I have started modeling the props in the map by focusing on one room at a time. I started with cafeteria first since I thought it's the easiest one to go with. I took more than 100 screenshots of the map in my PC to replicate the map as accurate as possible. And in cafeteria, I started with tables and chairs and every small details like trays, glasses, handles and other little boxes that are attached to the wall. This is one of the easiest map to build in Blender, but it will take a lot of your time if you focus on every little detail since it has a lot of props. I wanted to make this map as accurate as possible, so I spent many hours on it. Once the cafeteria was done, I jumped into the next room, that is storage, and it was easiest room to make since it had just a few boxes and drums, which was pretty easy to make. The reference image helped me place the props exactly where they are in the wireframe mode. After the storage, I started modeling the electrical room, which was almost same as the storage. But in this room, I had to add in a boundary at the bottom of the floor and extrude it. For wires, I have added in a Bezier curve and placed it according to the reference image in wireframe mode. In curve settings under geometry, increase the depth to 0.01. That will make the curve look like a wire. And for the hard edges, increase the resolution to around 18 to give it a smoother curve. And then I started modeling the reactor. To make the pipes, I used the same technique that I did to make the wires. In this case, I increased the depth of the curve from 0.01 to 0.03. So while making the reactor, I realized that this will be a very long video if I recorded every props of all the room. So I cut the video short, and this is the model after I applied textures and materials to it. So now let's do the environment setup. So for that I'll switch to materials preview, and in environment setting I'll set the background color as black. And now I will add some lights to it. So I'll go to light and add an area, and I will change the shape of the area to disk, and I'll position that near my model and increase the size to 20. So in top view I'll position the light over here and rotate it a bit so that it faces the map, and I will increase the power to 2000 watts, which is very low, and so I'll increase the power to 20,000. This looks okay now. So I'll duplicate the light and copy it into the other end of my map. So the lighting still looks a bit odd right now. That's because we are in EV, so I'll switch that to cycles. So as you can see, the lighting is much better, and I have enabled the viewport and rendered denoising. I'll copy the light again and put it somewhere over here. So now I'll just play with the settings of the light until it looks good. So this looks good now. So I'll place my camera over here and position it by pressing Ctrl Alt and 0. In scene settings, I'll put the look to medium high contrast and put the exposure to 0.1. 0 looks good. As you can see, the lights reflecting over the boxes are too hard. If you increase the size of the light source, it will become smoother. After the environment setup, I animated the camera angles which covers the complete map. Here are the final renders. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any specific Blender tutorial request, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.